Hi friends, I'm Kristi Reese and I'm excited to talk to you about the Soothe regimen. Now when I first started with Rodan and Fields, I started with the reverse line to get rid of all the spots and I fell in love with it. But at the same time I was trying to get rid of my spots, my son was experiencing some extreme eczema and he could not stop itching it. And he was getting red, bloody spots on his arms, behind his knees, in between his hands. And he could not stay on that steroid cream indefinitely. That was the only thing that was working. So we decided to try the Soothe line. Also, since we've been sheltered in place, I want to talk to you a little bit about how your skin can change. I started with reverse. I eventually started breaking out, moved on to unblemished. But since we've been sheltered in place, I noticed that my unblemished wasn't working quite right. And I thought, this never happens. My unblemished has worked amazing. So I decided maybe I should go back to Soothe. Maybe my skin was actually sensitive to those masks we're having to wear and just the different things that are going on by being sheltered in place. And Soothe is saving my face right now. So let me demonstrate how to use the Soothe regimen. So you just want to pull your hair back, of course, and wet your face a little bit. Now it says to remove your makeup before you start with step one. So I just used a makeup remover wipe, got rid of my makeup. Just wet your face. Usually I'd use running water, and step one is such a gentle cream cleanser. And it's gonna get rid of those impurities and wash away any residue that's on your face. The other interesting thing about the Soothe wash, especially when I was using it for my son's eczema, is if you look on the back, which a lot of people don't read the directions, it says for dry skin, remove with a fresh dry gauze pad. So you don't have to wash off the Soothe wash. So for my son, we would literally let that dry and we would just kind of use a gauze pad or a towel and dry it off. Now sometimes for me, I will still be in the shower and I'll rinse that off. Then you're gonna follow with step two, which is actually my favorite step of the Soothe regimen. It neutralizes visible redness within 5 minutes while protecting and moisturizing your dry, chapped skin. So like I was breaking out here, I think from those masks and just being stressed out. So this Soothe 2 has been my favorite part. Kind of has a shiny look to it and it doesn't take very much. And you just put it all over. Also great on your hands. If you're washing so much, rub that extra into your hands. It's gonna save your hands. And with my son and his eczema, we noticed that it was really important to let these steps dry in between. So especially if you have any open sores from eczema. Now, then you follow with step three, which is the moisture replenishing cream. It feels so good. It's a little bit thicker than step two. Same thing, just put it all over. It feels so great. Rub it into your hands because you don't want to waste any of it. Let that dry. Follow up with step four, which I'm not gonna put on right now because I don't need sunscreen on since I'm about to go to bed. But step four is a mineral sunscreen. And I love this step. It's SPF 30, and it's mineral based. Also minimizes visible redness while it's calming your skin. But I went on a trip to Turks and Caicos for my 20th anniversary with my husband. They are so picky with sunscreens there to protect their natural wildlife and coral reefs. And I was one of the only people that they would allow to use their sunscreen, their personal sunscreen on the beach. So this Soothe 4, they couldn't believe it because hardly anyone ever gets to use their own sunscreen, was approved in Turks and Caicos. So it's good for the environment too. So you just follow up this, it feels very light, powdery. My kids love it. It's not sticky and heavy feeling. So that is the Soothe line. And every single person in your family will have a reason to use Soothe at some time. So I strongly recommend you checking it out. Bye guys.